Ça en fait des gens quand même, hein. Bonjour à tous, quel plaisir, vous êtes tous là. Quel bonheur.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Déjà vous êtes réveillés à 14h, je trouve ça incroyable. On est là pour le deuxième jour de l'Odyssée, mesdames et messieurs, au Cirque d'hiver. C'est incroyable ce qu'on est en train de vivre.
If you weren't there yesterday, where were you? You already missed a lot of matches.
Je suis trop content de
But
voir ça pour
today is the end of our journey. This is the end of this wonderful event in France, in le Cirque d'hiver, in Paris.
Et pour ça,
I'm your host, Hamming B, and I will guide you during the day for all the different matches we'll have,
mais
for
pour
all the
l'instant,
different players that we'll
aussi
interview,
des casteurs.
for all the players,
Et là,
and for
on va
all the
accueillir des
commentators
casteurs américains.
that
Ils
will
ont pris
take
l'avion.
part
C'est
in that journey
peut-être
with
ce
me.
qu'on a de meilleur en termes de casteurs américains, mesdames et messieurs. Est-ce que vous pouvez faire un tonnerre d'applaudissements, montrer comment la France accueille
Just like I said,
II et Vicky, s'il vous plaît.
please welcome the 3 US casters that will join me today to commentate the awesome matches we have on program.
Alors là, how do you feel?
Are you guys ready? I'm excited. I am in the French dimension.
Je fais la traduction parce que je suis californien. Elle vient de dire qu'ils étaient très heureux d'être là. Quel plaisir. TK, how do you feel?
I mean, she said everything. This is actually insane. I was never expecting to see this many people show up. The energy is wild. Love to see it. I can't wait to commentate.
Ouais, j'avoue que les Américains en prennent plein la vue. II, what a pleasure to have you there.
Yo, I need y'all to make some noise for my Instagram. Like, make some noise for my Instagram.
Voilà, là,
Yes,
il fait le rappeur.
sir. Yes, sir.
Il fait le rappeur.
Oh, I love the French community. I love it.
Pleasure to have you. I will just invite you to go upstairs. And
Thank you.
we will commentate for the Reversal channel.
Enjoy the show.
Et oui, mesdames et messieurs, les commentateurs américains exceptionnels qui vont faire le show pour le stream américain, le stream anglais sur Reversal. Et puis bon, qui dit caster américain, dit aussi caster d'une autre nationalité. Mesdames et messieurs, quel plaisir d'accueillir ce qui se fait de mieux dans le Smash Bros moderne, ce qui se fait de mieux en termes de roucoulage de langue de Molière. Est-ce que vous pouvez faire un tonnerre d'applaudissements, fendre ce cirque en deux pour 4 casters de fous furieux, TPK, Fauster, BlackBigo, 5D. Oh là là. Mes chers messieurs, oh il y a des supporters, hein. Il y a des supporters. Les gars, je suis désolé, mais BlackBigo ne jouera pas sans Lucario. J'en suis désolé. Les gars, ça me fait un peu bizarre de vous voir comme ça parce que généralement, quand on caste ensemble, on est plus dans des tu sais, on est chill quoi, on est un peu détendu.
And we are back. You just witnessed the introduction, and now, as I said, we have the introduction of the French caster that will do our job during the whole day, and well, we have to support them. They will have some players that they will try to interview during the day. We shall see if we can manage to grab a few for interviews here. Otherwise, we will do translation. I will do translation for them just as yesterday.
Yeah, thank you so much. Honestly, this is insane. This crowd,
I told you
this
already.
production with this music. I mean, I honestly can't even think about a way to put a cherry on top to this because it's done it all already. The whole Sunday's here.
Yeah, and honestly, man, y'all haven't seen what we saw earlier in Reversal. There's some crazy stuff going on in this venue. So, hyped to see it. Love to see the French commentators getting some shine as well. But yeah, the community here is pretty insane, or as is. We haven't even got to the matches yet. Haven't even got to the matches.
Wait a bit, because we need to be on the same planning as them. So for now, they're introducing all the casters one by one. So can you tell us a bit more about you? This is the first time we see you both actually in Europe.
Well, I mean, I've been commentating for about 12 years, actually. Yeah, but I didn't start really getting a lot of travel time until probably about 6 years ago. And from there, it's just been more and more travel. So this is the first time I've actually come to the UK or Europe. In general,
same, yeah.
yeah, Europe in general for Smash, because I've done like other games, done Brawlhalla, and I've done some other things. I'm happy my first Smash event to be in France.
Yeah, and talking about...
All right, you saw it. We are hitting the best of threes now, or best of fives now. So
finally,
first to threes, which means, you know, the competition. Everyone loves the first to threes. So I know you guys are gonna be hyped for that. We get even more Smash action today. The top cut, the top 12 gonna be playing. It's gonna be pretty insane.
Yeah, after what we witnessed yesterday, we saw how 2 out of 3 could be absolutely volatile for a lot of our competitors, but it really does put you to the test of thinking how quick you could actually adapt when you only have 2 games to really work with if you're already down that 1 game.
Yep.
And it adds so much pressure on your shoulders. We said bye to some first seeds that we weren't. Listen, I always gotta say it, homie. I gotta say it. I gotta tell you the truth. Only the truth. And we saw some first seeds bow down when we were not expecting it.
We had 7 players from Europe. We had 3 players from the US, 6 from Japan, and we already got... And we were talking about those players. Here they are, the 12 who made the cut yesterday. And what an entrance again.
Yeah, I mean, just coming from in the stage, that's like super insane. But I mean, look at the lighting. Look at the way that if you looked around the stage too, there's like really good portraits and the drawings that were shown when we announced them. Just super big billboards around the stage as well. So that's pretty sick. And now we're gonna introduce them one by one. That's GACKT standing there. Of Nest fame, he definitely slapped. Actually did quite well yesterday, to be completely honest. So
he did, I think, second of his wave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is also from Wave A and the first, well, place of his wave. He's from the US.
Yep. Oh yeah, MUTEACE has come such a long way. Seeing his development, seeing his confidence. It's so nice to see how he's been able to replicate that within bracket. And of course, another player that really showed up, getting his first win ever against his bracket demon in Europe, Gluto. It's gotta be MR.R sticking to the pride and true sheep.
And happy to see it too, because again, you know, MR.R is one of my favorite players. He is had
one of the veterans of the scene.
Yep, had visa problems, so he wasn't really able to get into any of the American tournaments anymore. So it was nice that I was able to come to him, and then still, you know, see him slap up the competition.
Next player, obviously, he actually used more his Aegis during the tournament. And he did use his Olimar up to now a few times. Here comes SHUTON.
Yeah, and I mean, you were definitely, as far as what we saw yesterday, I feel like there was definitely a lot more Aegis. So maybe he's working on it, and I think that was like, if there ever is a time to work on it, it's probably there. I think he was confident enough to know that he's going to at least get out of pools. So we'll see what he does today. We're going to see more Olimar, or if that Aegis was, you know, if they went back to the room and played even more Aegis or something. So
next player is from the US again.
Got to give it to Cosmos, also making his way through the winner's bracket. Has a lot to show, especially when it comes to not only hyping up the crowd, look at this, I love his energy, but also when it comes to his performance, I feel like he's got a lot to live up for with his results because they see him as a very hot and cold player. So when he's on that streak, he is literally a dominant player.
Just as you say, I didn't expect him there, to be honest, especially in winner brackets. But yet here he is. And let's see how it goes against, we say, MUTEACE for now. And another player from the same bracket, ASIMO, we didn't actually expect. Here he is. with his shuttle doing wonders again. And, well, he'd have to prove himself a bit more in loser's bracket.
Yeah, man. And I mean, it's, you know, I think from one of those matches, too, that I watched, he had at least one hard match. But for the rest of those, I mean, he did overcome one of his bracket demons here. So obviously, you know, he's been a little more practiced than usual.
And one of the crowd favorites. There he is, taking the pose already. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to present him. Here is T.
Oh, I love it. What?
He has a huge fan base in France. He's been there already for Ultimate Wanted 4, so a lot of players around here love him.
Yeah.
He's a Pac-Man player, obviously, but also Kazuya Mishima. And he's the kind of guy who will take the Kazuya pose after a win with him.
And the funniest part is, too, like, I heard him doing a little interview outside, and they asked him, like, do you think any character should be banned? And he said Kazuya. He said Kazuya.
He's right, though. He's right.
Another character that was actually nearly banned in Smash 4 was Bayonetta, and who can play Bayonetta better than, well, Bloom Forever coming from the UK.
Yeah, Bloom had some pretty crazy plays yesterday. There was one combo that, I mean, it was a zero death. And it was a zero death, and it worked, and it was like a carry. It wasn't like an easy, you know, afterburner kick up B. Like he had to extend the combo with a couple up airs. I was like, man, this guy's sick, dude. So.
He's so good. He can play a lot of characters, by the way. What's extra funny was that when I was doing some more research into his history, like before him even like messing with Bale, he played other characters. But Fatality, an explosive player. The way, I mean, you know what? It fits him so well because not only is he super aggro, he obviously plays such a flashy character like Falcon.
That's literally in the notice. Whenever he has a fan base again here. He is OG's daddy, the guy who taught him exactly how to play Captain Falcon properly. And, well, you can see he has a fan base here.
I will say, though, for someone who plays the way that he does, I was expecting more of an entrance here. He looks so shook. He's like, oh, man, there's actually a lot of people here.
He's always been like this. I don't know if you've seen him at the end of Ultimate 1-3. He spent half an hour kneeling because no one told him to stand up.
No shot.
So yeah, next player joining us from Spain, ladies and gentlemen, Monsieur SISQUI. Also having a good fan base here, another representative of Europe with Bloom Forever, another player we'll see later on. But yeah, someone we want to see succeed in that tournament.
Yeah, man, I was actually a little shook for SISQUI too because he had to play against RAFLOW, and I think that match didn't go that well. And when he got off the stage, he was tight.
I know.
But he managed to go back on stage and handle his business.
And the way he handled afterwards was perfect.
Yeah.
The problem is the brackets show that they are going to face later on if they manage to win both of their games.
Okay.
Next player, again, someone we didn't expect or didn't see that much up to now. Coming from Japan again for the first time out of his country, PASERIMAN.
Yeah, man, as I said, you know, when you think of Fox, you usually think of Light, but like, PASERIMAN has definitely put himself on the map here as he had some pretty solid wins yesterday. And I think he's actually sitting in winners, isn't he?
Yes!
Yes, he is. I believe that first match is going to be against MUTEACE.
Woo! If you want some statistics, winner brackets are 2 US players and 2 Japanese players.
Okay. Here we go, man. That's
hilarious.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I just,
he knows how I BM.
And finally, obviously, the introduction for the French player. Beware of the sound here in the venue, because he's the representative of France. He's coming from the BMS crew, and his name is, he's a player of Palutena. He's maybe the savior of France. His name is RAFLOW, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, obviously not biased, commentators.
No bias. No bias. But the lights, no bias. The lights came on. No bias, though.
I didn't even know I could get this right in here.
I mean,
and he deserves this fanfare, though, because again, you know, when we thought about the Frenchmen who were going to make it, everyone bet on Fatality or Gutsuny.
Yeah.
And he just he wasn't able to make it, but someone made it in RAFLOW. I mean, like RAFLOW, I think he was last seed too, wasn't he?
You know, yeah, the last hit of his wave, indeed.
And he still made it out.
There was going to be a video presenting again what happened yesterday, so we're going to be back in a few seconds.
Okay.
Oh, not now yet.
We'll be back in a few seconds soon.
In soon.
Yeah.
Maybe now? Maybe later? We shall see. Well, just to finish what we were saying, indeed, and what we say is fourth time the charm, the fourth player from France actually managed to get into top 12. well, this is something. It is what it is, as we say. And we are going to have a video, as we were saying, to present you what happened yesterday.
La chance de pouvoir jouer avec des gens super forts et la chance de pouvoir participer à un événement prestigieux. Je veux ce qu'il fait.
Celui qui va remporter le tournoi, forcément j'espère que ce soit moi, mais la plus grande chance c'est vers les Japonais.
C'est moi qui ai gagné le tournoi ce week-end. Avoir un événement comme ça en France dans un tel lieu, ça va donner quelque chose de spectaculaire, je pense. Ça va être quelque chose d'unique.
Bonjour à tous mesdames et messieurs, quel plaisir! On est à l'Odyssée jour 1.
Quand on a commencé à faire du Smash Bros, on était tout nus dans notre chambre. Ah, ça me fait bizarre d'être déjà habillé, faut le savoir, et en plus avec tout ce beau contexte du circuit d'hiver.
Mesdames et messieurs, hein, on est parti directement dans cette game. Encore Down air.
Oh là 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 là. Let's go. Le l'extra. GACKT est absolument terrifié quand même. Un saut double saut mais il ne parvient pas à rentrer vers le centre du stade. Magnifique fastball pour éviter le potentiel edge guard justement là-dessus. Mais encore une fois chez le contre-shield, ça sera le smash pas assez toujours. On la prend une. Polimar il a beau être léger, lui aussi il tape comme un camion, notamment avec ses pépines violets comme on les a présentés tout à l'heure. Il peut aller te chercher très loin, il y va. Il faut sortir de l'autre bord du terrain ici. Pour Orion. On n'est pas en bonne posture du côté du genre anglais, du côté de Bloom. On vient d'avoir peur sur cette plateforme. Fatality va réussir à s'en sortir.
Le chemin.
Une stock, c'est tout ce qu'il faut, tout ce qu'il nous faut pour la qualification. C'est fantastique, manquerait plus qu'ils prennent la stock. Et alors là, dis donc.
Premier éliminé du tournoi, Gulto, le coup de tonnerre. Gulto, on te laisse avancer pour cette fin.
Flo, bravo, merci et bon courage.
Orion, continue, tout droit, on t'embrasse fort, il y a plein de gens qui vont t'envoyer de l'amour.
Merci beaucoup Ken d'avoir été avec nous, malheureusement c'est le bon en effet de se dire au revoir. On va donc pouvoir appeler justement les voix qui vous ont accompagnés pendant l'intégralité de la journée.
Je pensais que c'était terminé et on a... C'est quoi? Il n'y a pas eu une seule poule, on n'a pas eu envie de mourir de manque d'oxygène. Je connais le public français.
Oui.
Et je peux te dire qu'à chaque interaction,
chaque neutre alerte,
à chaque neutre alerte de RAFLOW, la salle, elle va brûler.
And we are back again. Some backstory about what happened yesterday. Some tears were dropped during that trailer, I'm not going to lie. We indeed have to say goodbye to 3 French players. Gluttony, the one we didn't expect, Orion, Flo, and another player we didn't expect to lose yesterday, who was Ken.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Ken, he is a phenomenal player, but I feel like he kind of doubled down a lot on Sephiroth here. Didn't really see too much Sonic, which is like not an issue. I mean, the Sephiroth is pretty good.